girl, hey, it's your girl Cita here. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, hey girl, hey, hi. So what we got going on today, baby girl? It's late. I don't know. Today's kind of been it just kind of flew by. So I've been editing the video that's going to go up today. It's uploading right now. So I was like, all right, I need to pick the camera up. I getting ready to take the boys' clothes down to the wash. Funny enough, so I grab their stuff. I go to take it down for the wash, and I stop and I go back in the room because I cracked the boys' windows yesterday. We got like a nice little cross breeze going or whatever. So I'm standing there because something told me to go back in their room. So I go look out the window, and in the midst of looking out the window, what do I see? Bitch, a goddamn groundhog. It's a little one. I ended up talking to my one friend about it because he got into Sebastian's petunias. They gone, girl. Bit the tops off. So I'm like, what did I use to deter it? And she told me, because I went and turned to Google too. She told me garlic, cayenne pepper, castor oil. Like you sprinkle it around or in, or like the garden bed or around the garden bed, so that way it'll stay away from them. I have raised garden beds. But then what I did was I Googled what they, wait, let me backtrack, because it said planting deterrents. Groundhogs dislike the smell of herbs. Plant herbs like garlic, lavender, basil, chives, lemon balm, mint, sage, thyme, rosemary, oregano, and plant it around the garden bed and their burrows so that they keep them away. Then I saw this other part where it said hair clippings. If you scatter hair clippings all over the place, they don't like the smell of humans, so they're not gonna mess with your stuff. Yep, dislikes the smell of human hair. You can ask your barber for some clippers and scatter them around your garden. What? So, with that being said, I went and did another Google search to see what they do like, because the one garter bed I have the marigolds surrounded, which I knew, I was like, should I get some more? Because they don't care for those either, I do believe. But that keeps out other pests too. So I have in the four corners of that, and then I have kale in the center, kind of in the center on one side, and then broccoli on the other side. And then I have another garden bed that I put the marigolds in the four corners, but it has mint, rosemary, and basil. Wait, did this thing say basil? Because wait, before we get to talk about that, I'm going to go back and look. Yep, basil. So all three things of those are in the same garden bed. It's not going to mess with that one because it doesn't like none of those. So back to what I was saying is, I said, well, let me see what they do like. I'm like, do they like kale? Google said, yeah. Do they like broccoli? Google says, yes, they enjoy it. So, and then it goes to say, preferred foods include soybeans, beans, peas, carrot, tops, alfalfa, broccoli, clover, and grass. So it was saying that groundhogs will devour your seedlings before they even have a time to grow. If you don't have vegetables around, groundhogs will settle for twigs, bark, and flowers instead. And last year, the dang on thing was sitting there eating grass from the back, just random spots of grass from the backyard. So with me knowing this, I said, do I lean in? Because it's going to be an all-time fight to get rid of these things. And the only reason why I say that is because my neighbor has a wrought iron fence. So that's how they're getting in my yard to begin with anyway. They're coming through the alley, cutting through her yard to get into my yard. And I didn't have anything last year, but they were there roaming around, hanging out in the back, I guess in the back of my garage. I'm not quite sure. And the only reason why I say I think so, because there's wood panels. I hope you can hear me, because you hear them? The boys are home. That's why sometimes I don't vlog while they're here, because what? But it makes me happy because they're happy. They're at home. They're enjoying their space. Oh, I do have clove. They don't like clove, right? No, they do like clover. That's a leaf. Wait, let's see. Because they don't like clove. I'm about to go put these clove things in here. It didn't say nothing about clove. I'm still looking at the herbs on my way back, girl. So, and the reason why I'm unsure, I'm sure, but I'm unsure, is because there's certain panels on the side of the garage, between the garage and the fence. You know, that little piece of dirt, little patch of dirt, grass, whatever, between that. It is, I left the printer on. Gotta turn that off. Who wants to have that on their bill? Electricity, especially if you're not using it. Anywho, back to what I was saying. The panel, there's some wood panelings at the bottom of the garage that are missing. Like, either they look like they rotted out, but at the same token, anything looked like it could have just did a good and knocked it through, whatever the case may be. Because I just went out there yesterday, wiped down my chairs, and actually it wasn't yesterday, it was a couple of days ago. I went out in the garage. I was thinking about barbecuing on Saturday. I don't have any charcoal. Where's my charcoal bag? Because I have bits of charcoal they just scattered all over the place in the freaking garage. So that means obviously something's in there. And you can see where it was sitting on everything in my flipping garage. So I have to clean literally anything that we touch. I have to clean it. I have to clean it before we can even use it. Yeah. So it could be, because the space is so big, it could be the groundhog. It could be cats, because we got the stray cats. It could be raccoons, because I've seen raccoons in the area. Like, there's no telling what has really truly been living in that garage. And the way I've noticed, the way these animals move, like the lady across the street, she feeds the animals. She feeds the animals. I was going to say just cats, but that's a lie. Because when she puts that cat food out there, it's an open invite for any and everything. It's to the point now, like last summer, baby, I was like, what kind of cat is that? Bitch, it wasn't no fucking cat. It was a goddamn raccoon. And it was so comfortable. It was doing it in the daylight. Not one, but two. And I've seen them not once, but twice. And it's so bad to the point that the cats, when they come up on the porch to eat, the cats be sitting there chilling, watching them. Like, literally just lounging, sunbathing, like, oh, there they go. Like, y'all allowing this? You okay with that eating your food? But at the same token, I wouldn't want to scrap no raccoon either. But baby, the blip. So, that just happened. So I have my cayenne pepper, so I can go out there and sprinkle it around like in the tops of the dirt. The only challenge is the only challenge is for that is that I don't really want to put it in the dirt, because when I water it, it's going to get in the dirt. And I don't know if that's going to be beneficial in the raised flower bed. Like, I can understand it in the ground, because that's going to wash off, move around. It's not going to be concentrated in the dirt. It's in a raised garden bed, so that's concentrated. So I think what I'm thinking, because I do need to go out there and water them, I think what I might do is take out I was going to say the mint, but I don't know. I might have to just put the mint might be able to stay. Ooh. Slushy place. This gotta be in, is it in Dearborn? Is it in Dearborn? Oop, I done hit the button, child. You know what? I ain't even supposed to be looking at it right now. I'm talking to you. So, I'm either gonna have to move the mint or the rosemary and swap them. And until I can get like some more rosemary and mint and thyme and stuff. I wonder, should I do that now? It's 7:30. Because I don't want it coming back. Everything's finally starting to look good. I don't want them type of challenges. Let me check where the status is on this video, and then we'll go outside, and then I'll think about it then. So we'll reconvene in a little bit.